Hello, friends, family, and followers. I just had another epic day. I've done 20 miles on my bike. It got me to Dunedin and back. I wrote also a really crazy post that was actually just an email back to my boss, my old boss at Wheaton College, when actually he was the guy that was my boss when I found out I had exclusive homosexual attraction. And so he had written a paper because he's in a divinity program. And the paper basically didn't say anything that I didn't already know, hadn't already heard several times over. It was the same stuff that biblical scholars, if they don't side on the side of homosexuality is okay, they'll say, nope, it's because God created Adam and Eve, and because that's how it is, and the parts fit together, and it's just you homosexuals need to be alone for the rest of your lives. And that's just false, because God's not alone. He's in a trinity. All the heterosexuals can have the option to get in a marriage, and a lot of them maybe don't, or maybe can't find a partner, but they always have the option. Like at 70, 80, they could find someone and get married. Guess what? For the homosexuals, we get celibacy, we get aloneness, we get a church that says, oh yeah, then we'll come around you and like help you through this. No, they won't. Most churches just kick us out or make us feel like shit or whatever. So I was really pissed off. Not pissed off. I consider it a righteous anger because I have a message from God. And that message is that God creates homosexuals. And if he creates homosexuals, then he calls them to marriages and partnerships just like everyone else. And that's all I want for my life. I want a partner, a family, kids. And that partner just happens to be another man. So, that being said, on the bike ride back, I then had quite a journey, and it actually turned into a little bit of some errors. Like my map got disjointed. I was on a path that then had some mudslides, and most people would think, okay, I make this post, I make this declaration, and then I encounter all this trouble. Well, that's what being homosexual is all about. We have to come out, and then we have to deal with it. And then I'm still dealing with it 9 years later with my family. I'm still dealing with it with friends that come back into my life, or I choose to let back into my life and share good news. And then they just say, no, sorry, I'm not going to believe that. I'm not going to follow that. And so most people would say, yeah, God was cursing me, or God was making me, making it more challenging for me. But you know what? Life is just challenging, and life for homosexuals is so much more challenging. So, I did what any good homosexual does, and any good person would do. You fight through it. You go through horrible situations, you go through pain, you go through hardship, and you come out stronger on the other side. And guess what? I made it through. God protected me. I was biking in the dark at the very end, but I made it through. I had an awesome time worshiping my God through the songs I've been finding, through dance songs and pop songs, but they speak to the human condition of being alone and how that's not right for any person, anyone. And so that is what this message is about. This message is about hope, about love, about life. And that's what God wants for every single one of his creations. And guess what? God creates homosexuals.